Well, hello, my YouTube family. I just got home. It is 20 minutes to 6. I spoke to Pop. He's outside watering the lawn. So I really got home a little earlier than this. But a page came. Excuse me, boo boo. Yeah. Lawn order. You see that? It says the blue wall right there. My 15 minutes of fame, people, which only lasted about less than 5 minutes. But at least I have it. See, it's a big old it's a big old VHS. It's not a DVD. Thank you, Jesus. My father still has a VHS. So I will gladly give this to him. But that's the episode I was in. A juror. No lines. I got paid though. Okay. Yes, I did. In at like 7 a.m. and I didn't walk out until like 20 minutes to 1. Long. For just a 2-second clip that I don't have lines in. But I got it forever and ever. Okay, so there you go. My little 15 minutes of fame. And Tom is very much, curious. So there you have it, people. Okay, so it is 2 down, 3 more to go. I learned a new responsibility. None other than little girl is the one that's teaching me. Of course, she didn't bother to come in until 20 minutes to 12, was it? Something like that, or 20 after 12:30, something like that. Well, she had already put in, quote unquote, put in for half the day. But half the day is like for her every day. I ain't saying nothing. She's obviously a good teacher. We wrote down all the steps of my new responsibility, and I think I can get the hang of it. But we shall see. So, on that note, okay, so lips of the day, which needs to be reapplied a little bit, is an NYX gloss. This is it, and this is in the name Frosted Plum. There's nothing plummy really about it. It's just kind of like a deep red. A deep plummy red, I guess you could call it. It just looks like a deep red though. Okay. NYX number 21 Frosted Plum. So there you have it, boo-boos. Okay. Now, on my eyes. See there? See there? From my newest, it is my newest one, right? Or do I have another one? No, I think this is the newest one. Is the Nubian by Juvia. I think this was the very first one that they had. And so, there it is in all its beautifulness. And that is what it looks like. Shimmers and mattes of browns and beautifulness, okay? And the one on my eyes is this one right here. This one right here. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. That one right there. It's more red in person than what you're seeing. It's giving more brown, but it's more on the, it's like a rust. It's like a rust color here. So there you have it. This is a perfect palette for a neutral, natural, like an all natural, you know, I don't need to stress kind of a look, because it's just browns, and you know, you really can't go wrong. Well, especially I guess people with my skin tone, I can't really say that everybody, I think, can wear browns, I think, but for me, you know, these are shades that I myself, a person with my skin tone, can wear pretty much all of them. So there you have it. The Nubian by Juvia, the very first palette. I love to start from the beginning when I'm really into a particular whatever. Eyeshadow, lip gloss, lipstick, you know. So this is the very first one from Juvia. Love it, love it, love it ever so. And of course the formula is, you know, it's sensational. However, I must say, in all honesty, at least with this one, this first shade that I put on, it's not as soft as the later palettes. So maybe they changed their formula. Not to say that this formula is bad by any means whatsoever, but I noticed, at least with this one right here, the one that I have on my eyes, it's not as soft as the later palettes that I have from Juvia. So maybe later on, after the first palette, they changed their formula for the better, I must say. I must say. So there you have it, people. That is it. That is the Nubian by Juvia. Me lovey a whole hell of a lot. And do I have anything else waiting in the wings? No, I showed you my Law and Order VHS. Not like I'm going to be watching it right now. I don't have a VHS up here. My father has the VHS video recorder downstairs. So I'll just give it to him and he can put it in his collection. His daughter's 15 Minutes of Fame, which really was only less than 5 minutes. Okay, so that is that with that upon that. That's really it, people. It has come to my attention. No, it hasn't come to my attention. I've known this all along. That out of the two employers, there is one that is really not my favorite. Oh, he is not my favorite at all. He's a screamer, and he just likes to, I don't know, he just likes to show off his weight, or show, and I knew there was going to be a problem with him, or he was going to be problematic when I got interviewed, because I got interviewed by the two lawyers. It is a law firm that I'm working at now. And he's one of them. And he was big and bombastic during the interview. Thankfully, a call that he was waiting for had come for him, so he had to step out during the interview for a minute, and then he came back in. But he's just all bark. Just barking. That's what he does. He barks. He barks at people. And why? Why do you need to do that? Why do you need to bark in front of other people and humiliate the person that you're barking at? There are people like this in this world, and I cannot stand them. It shows that they have a lack of manners, really. Like, your name is already on the door, sir. So why do you feel the need to push your weight around? That's how you get your kicks? I don't understand. Needless to say, I will do my best to steer clear from this person every day as long as I am working there. This person, The other one, who's nicer, actually showed his true colors today also, a side that I wasn't too fond of. But at least they're not women, they're both men. I kind of like working for men more than I like working for women. But, sir, like, you don't have to try so hard. Your name is already on the door. So who exactly are you barking at and why? Thankfully it wasn't me, but it was somebody else. And why? Again, why? I don't know. I don't know. It is what it is, people. It is what it is. So that's really basically it in a nutshell. That's 2 down, 3 more to go. Okay? 2 down, 3 more to go. I don't have anything, any other new thing to show you. I showed you the VHS, which was the only package that came for me. This is my newest palette, and I don't think I have anything waiting in the wings. Any other palettes? No, probably my... hold on, people. My gingerbread spice. Did I wear this one? I think I did. I'm not really sure. I think I did. Yeah, this shade, which is a really, really nice shade. This one. I wore this one already. It is... Hold on. Maybe I didn't, because I'm looking at the names of these. I may not have worn anything on this palette yet, people, but this one looks like I did wear it. Maybe I just swatched it. Maybe I'll wear this one tomorrow, because this one doesn't look like it's been touched at all. Anybody know if I wore this one or not? Gingerbread Spice mini. This is a mini palette. Love the mini palettes. Oh my god, they are too adorable. They are too adorable. But I'll have to keep this one out, because I may have to wear something from this one tomorrow. I don't recall. The names don't look like anything that I have worn before. No. No. I don't think I wore anything on this palette yet. So maybe you'll see this one tomorrow. I'll just keep it in front of me so I won't forget it. But you know I'm still watching those declutter videos. Eyeshadow palette declutters are my everything. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. There is one woman, and please, Lord Jesus, don't lead me down her path. Please. 400 palettes? Why? And she broke them up in part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. You decluttering from 400 palettes? Are there 400 palettes made in the United States of America? Did you get any palettes shipped from Europe? Why do you need 400? This is coming from a woman who at one point had 300 lip glosses. So I have really no right to even ask this question, because your weakness used to be lip glosses, and I think now it's eyeshadows. But I'm nowhere near 100, much less 400. And I'm in no hurry, because there are no other palettes right now that I'm in a hurry to get. Maybe the Nubian 2. No, because you know what? I think I took a look at the Nubian 2, and it didn't faze me. So and it looks too much like the Nubian 1. Actually, I think it's called the Nubian 2, the Corals. Either way, it's from Juvia's place, and it's called the Corals. and I think I'm gonna skip that one altogether because it just doesn't pull me like the other ones do. So that's just that with that upon that. But these little Too Faced palettes, what? I have 4 of them, and I thought that was it. But there is a 5th one, but I don't. I saw the shades, and it too is another one that I'm not interested in. So there's a Juvia's Place palette that Ixnay I'm gonna just skip, and there's a Too Faced mini palette that I'm also gonna skip. I already have 4 mini palettes, and apparently I never wore this one yet. Now it's just becoming a habit of just buying them, but Nancy, you have to wear them as well. Like, all because I started watching declutter videos from last year. From 2020. That's when I started the whole eyeshadow thing. And I haven't gotten off that merry-go-round. I haven't gotten off of it yet. Because I love it ever so. I love these eyeshadows. I love eyeshadows. But I'm a one and done. That's it. See? Boom. Done. 1 shade each day. That's it. That's all. What can I tell you, people? Okay, so that really is it. That is all. I have nothing else to talk to you about, I don't think. Is there anything to watch tonight? Any Real House of something? There should be a Real House of something tonight. It's either going to be the Real House of Beverly Hills or the Real House of New York. One of them. One of them. They are getting good, especially Beverly Hills, because of the whole Erica debacle. Her and her husband. Now, I love me some Erica, but the more they dig deep into this situation that she's in, the more I'm looking at her sideways. So I don't know if I still love her or not, but I do still love her. I love Erica. But I'm gonna kind of, look at her a different way now, because whatever is going on with her husband and their law firm and taking people's money and all of that, I really you knew nothing, Erica? You knew nothing? It's questionable. It's questionable. It is questionable. And people are asking questions. That's just the problem. People are asking questions and they're waiting for answers. So we shall see if, I don't know if it's New York. I think it's New York tonight. Either New York or Beverly Hills. One of them is tonight, and I'll be watching no matter what. We'll discuss tomorrow. Okay? So that's basically it in a nutshell, people. That is it. That is all. This is Lips of the Day, Eyes of the Day. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know if anybody has this palette, because this is their second palette, and of course I'm probably, late to the party as usual. Whoever has this palette, let me know what you think about it. Let me know what your favorite shade is, and we'll discuss and have a good time. Okay? So that's just it, people. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think about everything, and I will talk to you tomorrow, God willing. Okay? I love you. Mwah! Bye now.